Hey, what's up, all you creeps out there in YouTube? This time, I decided to do a video of a recent purchase. I just made this purchase 2 days ago. This is the Cybertron Legacy, or the Transformers Legacy Cybertron United Starscream, or whatever the fuck they call it. Basically, it's just an updated version of the Cybertron Starscream design with modern articulation and all that fun crap. Um, Now, I kind of stumbled across the Cybertron cartoon series just by accident. I mean, I remember many years ago, being in Toys R Us, and I saw the leader class Optimus Prime, or I don't even think they were even calling him leader class back then. It really just stuck in my head. It was one of those things that kind of wasn't really that heavily into collecting. I think when I saw it, I have really no reason why I passed up on it, other than probably just that. Like, I just thought I was done with Transformers in my life. I was actually surprised to still see Transformers back then. It had to have been like, what, 2003, 2005? I forget when the series was out. I honestly thought that, Transformers died in the 80s, to be honest. Or actually, no, maybe the 90s. I think I was aware of the Beast Wars cartoon series, but again, I thought that Transformers were beneath me until the live action films came out, which then re-sparked my interest in Transformers. I eventually did find that Optimus Prime again. I found it on eBay, and I also came across on YouTube um, the episodes of Cybertron. Now, I did come across, I think it was what Cartoon Network, I think, was playing it. And what happened was, during the time, I guess for whatever, the job that I had, I was up late at night into early hours of the morning just watching TV. I would fall asleep and like leave the TV going, and I'd wake up in the morning certain hours. I forget what it was, might have been 6 o'clock in the morning. And the Cybertron series was on the Cartoon Network. And I'd catch myself when I should have been sleeping watching in and out, watching those episodes in between sleep. Fast forward to, I eventually, again, found it on YouTube years later. This was after the live action movies were out and about. And I eventually got an entire series on DVD. Yes, I'll admit, it's not one of the best written Transformers cartoons, but nostalgia reasons, I guess, is the reason why I was into it. I really liked the designs. If anything, I was more so watching the cartoon for the designs of the robots. The exact opposite of Transformers Animated. The Transformers Animated series, I didn't really get into that simply because I didn't like the designs of the Transformers. I just couldn't get into it. The visual aspect of it just turned me off so badly. I was never a fan of the animation style whatsoever on that series. And then, Transformers Prime after that, I was like, oh, Transformers can be done really well again. So, yeah, that's just my stupid ramblings on about this. Starscream was my obsession since childhood. It was one of the very first Transformers I ever got, like I said, in my Starscream video, that I got the knockoff of Jet Robo, or whatever it was called, basically Starscream, for Christmas. I think that was like the first Transformer I ever received in my entire life, and I thought it was the coolest fucking thing. Ever since then, like going out there now buying Transformers, the ones I always look out for the most are Optimus Prime, Megatron, Starscream. Yeah, I do collect other Transformers. I mean, I have a lot of them, but I have a lot of Optimus Primes, a lot of Megatrons, and of course, Starscream. And so when I saw that, Cybertron, or I want to say Cybertron, the Cybertron Starscream was coming into the Legacy United line, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to fucking buy it. I always like this mode, this jet mode of him. It's one of my favorite designs. I don't know what it is, just something about it that it's fucking cool. It looks like it should be in another anime other than just Transformers. Actually, it kind of reminds me it's a lot. This is live action though. For some reason, it just screams that the what is it? The Ultra Galaxy Monster. Oh God, I can't even think of it. I'm just mentioning it again. Another video I put up. The Ultra Galaxy Mega Monster Battle, whatever the hell it was called, TV series. The team flies around in a giant spaceship. The giant spaceship reminds me of the Starscream design, even though I saw that years after this. But yeah, that's what comes to mind. It's like something from another anime. You would see like them, like a whole fleet of these flying out of some sort of giant whatever, attacking either monsters or the ships in space. But yeah, this thing is it's great. I love the colors on it. It's more similar to the look he had, I think, of the show than the traditional Starscream colors, which I think is kind of funny because sitting right off to the side, if you guys haven't noticed already, I have the plasma. What was it? I'm sorry, not the plasma, the Platinum Edition Starscream that was based off of that same design. They put out like was it the Thrilling 30 or around the time of the Thrilling 30. Yeah, it's obviously it's not the original Starscream from the Cybertron series. It's the same, obviously sculpt, same design or whatever. Just that now it's got the more modern, traditional, or not the modern traditional, I should say, the classic traditional Starscream paint scheme on it. I figured I'm gonna add it to my fucking collection because I just thought it was awesome. Of course, this is based off of he gets the power from Primus to do whatever these evil schemes or whatnot. But yeah, I figured I'd just bring that out just for a comparison. I don't know if I'm actually going to do the transformation on screen or not because wicked, clumsy, and terrible with that. Awkward. So, and like I said, I don't have like editing. I don't have the editing prowess that I know those guys online have to make the transformation look smoothly. So I think I might just pause the video and just continue and pick back up when he's in robot mode and talk about Starscream some more. Already, well, hold on. Let's see if this works. Yeah, so anyways, I probably should have just recorded myself through the entire transformation. That way you guys could hear me swear, because it seemed like every time I was trying to move something, a piece kept popping off, falling to the floor. It was fucking hilarious. Yeah, so you guys missed out on that. So here he is. This is Starscream in his robot mode. Again, like I said, the likeness to his animation model is pretty slick looking. I kind of like something I should have pointed out when I was in alt mode was the fact that his head flips over and you have the fake head that trying to mimic the original character whose head does not disappear whatsoever in transformation. You can fully see Starscream's head popping out at the top of the jet mode. But yeah, this is a pretty great upgrade of the Cybertron Starscream mold. And I love this too. You get the mini Cybertron key, whatever the hell they were called back in the day. I just call it the Cybertron key because, you know what? I don't fucking care. That's what we're going to call it. It's not going to focus now. Yeah. Funny that it's cool that they included it, but it's actually kind of pointless because it does nothing for the fucking thing. Unlike the original ones, when you put the key into whatever piece of weapon or blade or something pops out, that's just there because the original ones had them. So we're going to put them in the new ones. Because you could just fold out the blades on Starscream. You don't need the key to unlock it. So, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's good that they included it, but it's actually quite useless. Then he's got his cannon, which I don't even know if that came with the original one or not, because I just have the big updated one. It's got one blade on one side and it's got a cannon on the other side. He didn't actually have one to hold in his hand. So, I mean, that's kind of different, I guess. But yeah, I don't even remember if the cartoon even had a cannon that he held in his hand. I mean, it's been a while since I watched the series. I remember he had the flip out weapons, but actually carrying a gun in his hand, um, yeah, I wasn't aware if he did that or not. I don't remember. I don't recall. It's got your typical Transformer articulation that you expect nowadays. His head um, is on I think, a ball peg. What do you want to call it? Ball joint. He's got the waist swivel, arms rotate, double, kind of double jointed elbows. Mostly for transformation. Um, Legs, knee bends, deep knee bends, ankle pivot, up and down, the whole 9 yards. It's pretty cool. Um, Definitely an upgrade from the articulation on the original Cybertron Starscream. But yeah, so there's that. And yeah, you can actually store the cyber key in the back, kind of like you do on the original. And speaking of, here he is. It's Daddy and a child. Oh, yep, there you go. So, yeah, that's my look of the Transformers Legacy United Cybertron Starscream blah 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 yakety schmackety. Video's over. Get the fuck out of here.